Witness history. Witness pride. No one plays faster, smarter, harder. It's homecoming at Morehouse College. Yet the SIAC East title is less than a week away.
That's what this great game is all about. Playing, not talking about it. Be about it. Go out, intimidate with the action. Play fair, get out.
With Morehouse out of contention for the SIAC championship, their homecoming gives them a reason to keep fighting. As for the Wildcats, their road to the championship hinges on a win streak of perfection. Leaders like David Carter will be called upon, and warriors like Antonio Hinton will be thrust into pressure. Traditions will come in many forms. And to the victor goes the spoils. Both teams must play sound, and cohesion will produce one team as the winner. In the first quarter, the SIAC passing leader found his usual rhythm, connecting with his usual target in Chris Slaughter. The pass game worked so well that their ground game was irrelevant, or so the Maroon Tigers thought, as sophomore running back Jermaine Tate bounced into the end zone, giving the Wildcats an early lead. The Wildcat offense didn't stop there, as they controlled the tempo of the game. There was no doubt about it. This was the most physical game of the season. With Morehouse gaining its all-time leading rusher back in the rotation, the focus for the Fort Valley State Wildcats defense was that much easier. And as Morehouse kept to their ground and pound style of play with David Carter, their red zone woes continued as junior defensive back Thomas Wolf picked the ball off for a would-be touchdown. The Wildcat offense continued to click, largely in part to sophomore running back Seth Hill as he dashed 52 yards downfield, setting the offense up in the red zone. However, a swing pass behind the line of scrimmage turned the tide of the battle. Senior linebacker Elijah Henderson scooped up the fumble for a 68-yard touchdown return. Mistakes came in pairs as both teams struggled to maintain possession of the ball. However, after finding much of their success on the ground, Tate continued to push through the trenches, at least until senior quarterback Antonio Hinton sold the defense on a halfback fake that gave him 33 yards and a red carpet into the end zone. On their next possession, Tate continued to be the Wildcat workhorse. The ground game was taking its toll on the Morehouse offensive line. And once again, the Fort Valley 1-2 punch faked out the defense as Hinton connected for a 44-yard pass to wide receiver Chris Slaughter for a touchdown. Morehouse's offensive scheme involved a heavy dose of running. And with each dose, the Wildcat defensive line became immune. Hinton went on to pass for 213 yards and 2 touchdowns, one of which found wide receiver Rashad Toots in the back of the end zone. On the Maroon Tigers' next offensive drive, Ragley zipped the ball to tight end Kamar Smith for a 47-yard gain, eventually setting up a 5-yard touchdown by David Carter. The Tigers continued their streak as quarterback Donnie Ragley connected with wide receiver Devin Mann for a 97-yard touchdown. The game soon became an all-out tug of war. However, Morehouse's defense seemed to find their groove. Once again, the true test for Morehouse College came in the final minutes of the game. With less than 2 minutes to go, the Tigers were down 7 points. And when the pocket collapsed for Donnie Ragley, he escapes. Nonetheless, the Wildcats were privy to this aspect of their opponent's game, and as Ragley scrambled, he fumbled the ball. With a miraculous bounce in the right direction, the Maroon Tigers were granted another chance to even the score. However, junior linebacker LaRon Furr closed the game, spoiling Morehouse's homecoming upset. And after a nail of victory, the Fort Valley Wildcats had earned their right to play in the 2012 SIAC East Championship with a 26-19 victory.
Hey, great win. Nah, 7-2. One more, fellas. One more. You got to come correct for those rams. Got to come correct. If you don't, they're going to run us off the field. You got to come correct. And also, they have to come correct.